Good morning, and thank you for tuning in. You're watching My Community on My45. I'm your host, Gabriel Alvarez. We have a good show for you today, this morning. And we have two guests from the Bakersfield City School District. We have Brenda Robinson, Director of Nutrition Services, and we have Debbie Wood, from the Coordinator for Student Health. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Brenda Robinson, let's start with you first. Can you share a little bit about your background and what you do for BCSD?
Yes, I'm the director of the Child Nutrition Services Department. We feed all of your children breakfast, lunch, and after-school snacks, and we kind of coordinate everything that we do, from offering free breakfasts every year, and we have a salad bar that's fresh every day for every child at lunchtime.
Free food is always good.
Yes, indeed. Not just free, but also nutritious, meeting all the federal and state guidelines.
Absolutely.
But moreover, we're trying to encourage our children to make healthy choices by offering them more healthy choices on that salad bar and teaching them what the items are that they may not have been exposed to.
Absolutely. This summer, you guys had a special program or special grant where you guys were offering free lunch and breakfast. Can you share a little bit more about that?
Yes, every summer our school district usually opens about 13 to 15 schools in which we do a summer seamless feeding program, which is paid for by the USDA, which is United States Department of Agriculture. And we are able to feed our community children between the ages of 1 and 18 a free breakfast and a free lunch. And you don't have to be a Bakersfield City School District to attend. Any child in our community can come and enjoy the meals.
As a parent, if you wanted to bring your kid there to eat, get something to eat, can the parent eat as well, or were they able to?
The parent is allowed to eat. However, there is a cost to the parent, and it's a minimal cost. So about $285 for breakfast and $365 for lunch.
Which is still not bad.
No, if you have visited any fast food restaurants lately, you'll see that we're the real deal and offering a good, nutritious meal.
Awesome. I believe weeks before school starts, you guys hand out applications to all the parents to see if they qualify for free or reduced meals.
Yes, we really want to encourage our families to apply for the free and reduced programs. We will mail home applications in about a week and a half to every family that is enrolled in Bakersfield City School District. We currently, though, do have applications at our office at 1300 Baker Street. You can come in and fill out an application at any time. And whenever you're qualified for the full year, but you must apply every single school year.
Awesome. Debbie Wood, school's about to start in the next few weeks, and I believe it starts on a Wednesday?
Right, it starts on August 16th on a Wednesday, and so we don't want parents to wait until Monday. They need to make sure that they're planning ahead. Children are getting to bed early, and they're there bright and early on Wednesday, August 16th to start school.
Okay, and with that, can you share a little bit more of the immunizations?
Sure, every child needs to be fully immunized to start school. They can enroll, but they can't actually attend class until they've actually had all their immunizations that are up to date. It's a state law, there's no more waiver, only a medical exemption signed by a doctor. So if they need immunizations and they can't get into their own doctor or to one of the clinics, they can also come to any of our wellness centers. Just walk in, no appointment necessary to get their immunizations. If they've had them at their doctor, they need to bring that proof to the school so the school knows that they had them.
That's great. There's no appointments necessary, but does it help if you do call in advance?
It helps, especially if you're getting a physical to call in advance, because if we are full, we may have to schedule to the next day, but right now you can walk in and get a physical the same day. Immunizations, you can always walk in and get the same day.
Absolutely. Now with kids being up during the summer, staying up late, waking up late and so forth, what are some of the practices or what are some of the routines that parents can do to help their kids go to bed early and get ready for school?
Sure, this is a great time to start right now. Start setting a bedtime. Maybe if they're used to staying up till 9, 10, 11 o'clock, set, say 9 o'clock, and then start inching it back every few days, 10 minutes until they get back to 8 o'clock. Most people don't realize that every child needs 10 to 12 hours of sleep a night. They'll stay up as long as the TV's on, I'm sure, but they need to be in bed by 8 o'clock to be up and ready to go. If your child doesn't wake up on their own in the morning, that means they haven't had enough sleep the night before.
Great. There's a daily goals that you guys mentioned for healthy children,
right,
and so forth. Some here, the list that we have here is kids should probably be eating 5 or more fruits and vegetables a day.
That's right, absolutely, and that's not fruit juice. That's the whole fruit. An apple, a banana. A banana counts as 2 fruits. A half a cup of vegetables like green beans. And we want to limit the juice and eat whole fruit because then you get all the nutrients and all the fiber and everything. Yeah.
We're surrounded with electronics. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, also TV.
Right.
Is it such thing as too much?
Absolutely. They recommend no more than 1 hour of screen time, and that includes all of the screens together, whether it's your iPad, your Xbox, your TV, everything, to no more than 1 hour for students, because they do know, particularly they shouldn't be exposed to any screen time before the age of 2. It actually changes the chemistry in the brain, and so they know to limit that. And then if they're in front of the TV or the iPad or whatever they're playing with, they're not out being physically active, and that leads to our increased obesity rates, and we do still have growing obesity rates in Kern County.
Yeah, so putting in at least 1 hour a day for physical activities.
Turn on the music and get up and dance. It's been hot lately. You can't really go out and play, but you can turn on the music on your radio or your iPod and just get up and dance. Just be silly. Play, get a beach ball and pass it around in the living room. You can't hurt much with a beach ball.
Right. You just have to get up and move around.
Exactly.
Awesome. And then, of course, 0 sweets.
0 sweetened beverages. So no apple juice, no fruit juice, even cut with water. It's no sodas, water, or milk. That's really all they should be drinking.
Awesome. You were telling me before we started recording the show this morning that there's also needs and openings if people are interested in both of your departments?
Absolutely. We are always looking for credentialed school nurses. You have to have a bachelor's in nursing and be willing to go back and get your school nurse credential. And so we have openings in those positions. We give all years of experience for pay, and then you are on the same hours but basically the same hours and days that your children are when they go to school. So it's a great job for moms with little kids especially, or dads with little kids too.
Yeah, and Brenda as well.
As well. The good thing about our department is the same as Debbie's. You're only working during school days, same hours as your children. We actually have positions that start at 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours. So it gives the parents an opportunity, if they only want to work 3 hours a day, to come in and join us. We train as you come in. So we would love to have people apply so they're such a nice fresh face, and they'll love engaging with children when they come through and get to see the fun that they have when they're choosing their own meal.
Yes. Well, we've run out of time. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for
having us. And I want to remind you guys that, again, school starts on August 16th on a Wednesday this year, not on a Monday, but August 16th. We got to take a break, but we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.